Guys, the 11th round of the FIDE World Chess Championship is finally over. And you know what? ये recap बनाते हुए मुझे जो खुशी हो रही है यार, क्या बताऊँ मैं. तुम बस गेम देखो, enjoy करो. And yeah, Gukesh with white pieces opened with knight to f3, the ready opening. Liren with the black pieces opened with d5. We see pawn to c4. मैं spoilers देना नहीं चाहता हूँ, तो मेरी excitement देख के समझ रहे होगे वैसे तो, but ठीक है. So we see b4. ऐसे टाइप के openings I have never tried it, so I don't have much of an idea. What I think he's trying to do is he's preventing some early c5 plans. But theory है, c5 आ गया. We see e3, knight to f6, and by the way, on this move number 4, Liren thought for 38 minutes and 17 seconds to get this move on the board. And we see a3 instantly by Gukesh. So काफी तगड़ा preparation देखने को मिला. Bishop g4, we see take on d4, cd4, h3, and ये सारे moves एकदम instantly किए. Bishop into f3, queen f3, queen c7, d3, and apparently d3 was not a good move. Engine wants a move like c5. Not really sure exactly why, but ठीक है. c5 नहीं खेला, d3 खेला. But अगर knight c6 आता है, then d3 is the best move. So probably that's like, you know, some sort of preparation वगैरह, mix वगैरह, जो कि maybe इसने miss कर दिया होगा, but it's fine. Queen c7, and we see d3, a5, b5, knight d7, and in this position, can you imagine how much time Gukesh took to play this g3 move? 1 घंटा, legit. 60 minutes and 17 seconds for this move g3 खेलने के लिए. And जो पूरा time advantage था out of the opening, it's gone, absolutely gone. But we see knight to c5 instantly, bishop g2, knight back to d7, castles, knight to e5, attacking the queen. Now, very important move, you need to find queen d5 or queen f4. Only यही दो moves. If you play queen e2, that's passive move and you lose your pawn. He played queen f4, which is the best move. And you can't really take because, you know, your queen is hanging in various lines. Now, rook to d1, g6, which is the first mistake in the game. a4, h5, great move. b6. अब ये move बहुत ही ज़्यादा crazy है. Because if you take, obviously your knight is hanging, so you won't do that. You will go queen to d6. We see bishop to a3, pinning the knight and creating much more threats in the position. Now we see bishop h6, counterattack on your queen, but you take the knight first. And उससे होगा क्या? After you take this, ये knight जो e4 का square control कर रहा था, अब वो control नहीं हो रहा. Now you can play queen e4, which is a great move. And yeah, basically queen तुम्हारा centralized and काफी सही position पे है. We see knight c6, knight a3, rook to d7, knight went back to c2, maneuvers वगैरह करने को देखने मिला हमें. And queen b6 के बाद he played rook a to b1, queen c7, rook to b5, castles, knight to a1, and ये move क्या था? I'm not sure. Maybe he wants knight b3 to put pressure like this, or maybe like c5 knight को लाने का. And we see rook to b8 guarding the b7 pawn. We see knight b3 and e6. Apparently e6 is a mistake. A move like rook to d6 or knight a7 attacking the rook is great, but e6 एक बहुत ही बड़ा blunder था. And probably the first blunder I would say हमारे वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप पे, because ये मार्क कभी देखने को नहीं मिलता. So knight to c5, again another great move, and now Gukesh is actually winning. रुक गया e7 पे. We see rook d to b1, and यहाँ पे actually the best move was knight into b7, and after something like, let's say अगर ये मार देते हैं यहाँ पे, we see queen to c6, and basically you lose material. If you take on b5, obviously you can take it with the pawn or with the queen, and ये पोजीशन कुछ देखने को मिलती. Okay, so ये तो गेम में नहीं हुआ, but instead we see rook to b1. Now Ding played queen to c8. Instant, like I think it took like 20-27 seconds, something like that. 20-30 सेकंड के अंदर मूव खेल दिया. And can you guys find the best move in this position? Usually मैं puzzles वगैरह जो बनाता हूँ तो ऐसे बोलता हूँ, but हाँ, इस position में Ding Liren और Ding Liren, जैसे भी तुम बोलना चाहो, he missed queen to c6, and that's a queen sacrifice. And yeah, he basically resigned the game. क्योंकि if you don't do anything, I mean, if you just trade we see bishop into c6, and after b into c6, the rook on b8 is actually hanging. And usi ke wajah se he resigned after queen c6. And with that, Gukesh is currently leading the 2024 FIDE World Chess Championship with 6-5. He had 6 points and didn't give us 5 points. And I think he would probably be the next World Chess Champion. भाई इससे क्रेजी क्या हो सकता है यार आज के प्यारे से दिन पे. सो या आई होप तुम्हें recap वीडियो पसंद आई. एंड अगेन Gukesh OP in the comments. Do hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I would see you guys in another video. तब तक के लिए bye bye. Kate Gaming signing off. Peace.